Welcome everyone to episode 3 of season 14 of Empyrion Galactic Survival Reforged Eden, version 1.6. I did some work off camera. I collected a bunch more items by making myself a mechanical drill, chainsaw. I just got tired of using the survival tool. I'm used to being able to get the laser drill earlier in the game, but this is Reforged, so it's a little more grindy. I was able to manufacture a bunch of stuff to build a new SV from scratch, building a truckster again. So I'm going to take all these parts and save them. But before I do that, I got to replace the core on there. That's a public core for this SV that was just lying around. I got to make it my core so I can collect these objects whole. So I need to manufacture a core. And replace the core that's in here with mine. Right now I should link to that. My core in. Off the power. Now I am going to link to here. Looks like I got plenty of space. And I can start deconstructing this thing. Before I do, let me check our stats. I want to make sure I'm not left unarmed if we have a base attack, and nope, we're still off the radar, which is good. Alright, so let's get to work. Retrieve blocks. Like these thrusters. Cockpit. Let's see, I don't really need those little generators, but RCS, nice. Bridge. Gotta take the ammo out of there. Okay, now we need to collect these blocks, although I'm probably not going to use them. These little blinky lights are almost invisible. Alright. She is gone. Let us see about recreating the truckster. Let's see, we're going to need container controller, bunch of those, and cockpit to start off with. And we could use some of these steel blocks, separators. Okay. And generator, fuel tank. Retrieve blocks. Okay. What is that? Problem is, when they're all blue, they all look the same there. Danger. Explosive ordnance. That's the one I'm looking for. Cockpit. A fancy cockpit.
My favorite.
Okay, this one goes here. Let's see, I'm going to put the steering thruster here. The Mark I steering thrusters. They're going to get upgraded as soon as possible. And let's see, the GATs. These guys are going in the back. Okay, we put the lifting thrusters. Actually, now that I think about it, I usually put them further back, but my ship does tend to be a little nose heavy when I put all my lifters further back. Let's see, how many of these have I got? I'm going to use 3 in the back. Two in the front. Slow down. That's 5. Right, I can use these as lifting thrusters. start with 4 lifting thrusters. Does it have an open side? I think these do have an open side, yes. Let's see, I want to sort of countersink them a little bit. There we go. See, as we go along, I make a little more changes to the way the ship is built. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go 3 between them. Guesses. Can I rotate this guy? No. Yeah. Won't let me do it. Okay. Gotta do it the hard way. Always the hard way. In the back here. Need turning thrusters. Main power thrusters. Right, saves 2 for the stopping thrusters. Good shape. I wonder, I have enough to make 2 more of those just for jollies. Let's find out, shall we?
Why am I asking you?
Yes, I did. Oh, nice. Okay, in that case, see, I do this thing differently almost every single time. Thinking of ways of possibly improving it. Now I put in the turning thrusters. the drive thrusters. Right, now. The necessary stuff. I have small items I can stick down here. The fridge. A wireless connection. The fridge there. Tank. See what else have we got here. Need the Wi-Fi. Get a couple more of these. Oh, we also need the magic pinger. Let's swap that. Alright, I'm going to want to reserve this space for generators, future generators. So let's put Wi-Fi there. Magic pinger there.
Ah! I see you have the machine that goes bing!
Okay. Looking a little long, but that's alright. Let's see. Get our stuff done up front here. Headlight. I am making this thing sort of much longer than it usually is. It's got to be totally rebuilt anyway. Once we add in the warp tank, I can modify it. Let's see, on top here, we want our reverse thrusters. Start with, we'll put in RCSs. Forgot we had these slanted ones. A little sleeker looking. You learn something new every day. There, see, it matches. What more could you ask for? Let's see, I got enough for got 7 of the little ones left over. I think only want to use 4 of them on top. My ship's a little longer than it usually is. Always good to have the those steering thrusters as close to the corners as possible. I don't know if the ones in the middle there will affect that or not. We shall see. They will give you a little extra sideways scooting power, not turning. Alright. Before I go any further, get our statistics. And we are already over CPU. Which is not good. Let's see if we have stuff to make the Tier 1 extender. Tier 2 extender. Titanium ingots. Got lots of titanium plates, but no titanium ingots. Alright. We have no choice but to pare this thing down. Not by much. Part of the grindiness of Reforged Eden. Alright, let's pare this puppy down. I'm going to shorten it up a great deal. Light. I think it's those RCSs might be the main culprit, but we'll see. Took those 2 front thrusters off. Take these out. Replace them with steel blocks. Our turning thrusters up here. always something. Yeah, we knocked a couple hundred off there. Alright, let's see. How do we shorten this up? Take out the extra 2 thrusters there. Go with just the 4 on the bottom. See what we get. Arg. That was my pirate imitation.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Arg. Alright, let's see where we're at here. I have to find 200 more points here somehow. Let's see. What are these things worth CPU wise? 1 point. 135. Let's see, what are the little ones worth here? 100. It is a puzzlement why we're so far over. The only thing I can think of doing is placing those with these. Set them back a little bit. Let's see where that leaves us. So close. Alright, let's see about RCSs here. Only 50. Let's see, what else is there? Probably the gaps that are putting us over, but and I still need to put downward thrusters on here. Alright, let's see what we get here. It's getting worse. All right. So be it. What are the really high-ticket items on there, I wonder? Well, it would be the GATs probably, but gotta live with that. Can't be unarmed. And we're carrying a bunch of cargo. Let's see, what are these guys? How far will those put us over? It doesn't say. Alright, well, let's see if we can live with this. See if we come close to blowing our generators out here. No, we're still doing all right there. Just not as efficient. Thing handles nice. Doesn't stop as well as it should, but we do what we can. Alright, well, I think that'll do for the time being. We've got to take out some POIs to get titanium. Kind of rare. Usually I would buy them, but they made it so none of the places around here sell it. Because we got to grind, right? Let me put the landing gear on. Yeah, she handles pretty good. Did the landing gear blow us out? No, we're still good there. Alright, we can live with being over CPU. We're not even taxing the generators, really. Okay, well, good start. 84%. We need to pick up titanium. And also I need to make energy packs. Fuel packs. We need more fuel. See, we got these items here. Lithium pellets. Did I unlock? Yeah, regular fuel cells are unlocked. Let me guess, it's going to take 200 pellets to make one fuel cell. Let's be grindy, right? See, I need more copper. Promethium pellets. Alright, what do we get for a even... That gives us 20. That's nice. while I'm at this, let's put in our ammo. And we've got some storage space, not bad. Fridge is there. Magic pinger is in there. Energy is good on the base. Still not on Xerox radar. Alright. Well then, I think I can continue the storyline now. Start on a halfway decent SV. We gotta go speak with a chief. Oh, look at this mess here. I swear. That's just gonna bug me.
Why are you bugging me, man?
Take a look at power usage differences between those big guys and the little guys. 70 watts, 35 watts, almost double the power usage. CPU difference isn't that much, but I think I'll live with those for the time being. You much have to. Eat some food. Really gonna have to build a greenhouse pretty soon. I'm going to. Well, dawn is only 2 minutes away. Let's go talk to the chief. Continue our storyline here. There's the chief. Yeah, let's see, we're 70 meters per second, so we got our max forward speed in the atmosphere anyway. Nice that there's moonlight here. Hi guys, here to talk to your chief. Hello, chief. Like he's speaking Samoan? That's easy for you to say. Wants me to go to some tower somewhere. Low electric ahead. Alright, the Dark Tower. That doesn't sound at all good. Could it be a trap? Story. Let's get... Youths. Angry youths will always cause trouble. Them darn kids. Find the ancient tower of the Tal'on. Alright. It's only 800 meters away. Coming from beneath the structure, alright. Why does Ida sound like Spock? Captain, there appears to be an opening at the top of the tower. Yeah, so? What am I supposed to do about it? Let's see. Got lots of shotgun shells. Assault rifles loaded. Keep using the shotty. Seems to be best. Short range. It's a trap! Yes. Well. Yes. Waiting on the story. What they once were. Appears in a holographic terminal. Can you know the answers? No questions. There's no power. I cannot interface with them. Behind the wall. Behind this wall here. I found a lever. Activate the power. Ah, this is the old tower. Yes. Base 8. Yes, so what am I supposed to do now? The blue console, okay. In the year 1832-4, interesting storyline. Codependent commercialism. Commerce between all peoples, giving up their right to military forces in exchange for our allies' protection from external sources in their place. Okay. "2,000 years ago." Yes, yes. Let's go to the red console next. thousands of reference to the legacy in pink. 139 years, indeed. Defeat of the legacy further on. Blah blah blah. More information on the green console. Okay. So when am I going to get attacked here? Tal'on controlled planets, food dances, cultural stuff. Us. Personally, I find it fascinating, Commander. Okay. Does that mean you're investigating those big-ass spiders we've been running into? How many hostiles? 3. Flanking positions. 2 are preparing to breach. Marvelous. Get away from the red console. Yeah, well, come on. So, where is everybody? Hello? This is bothersome. Well, the red console didn't explode as it was supposed to. Ay, caramba. You're a little jittery, ship. Oh, there's supposed to be bad guys around here. Well, finally. Hello? I hear the tippy-tapping of your feetsies. Two of three. Gotta make some adjustments on my roll function here. It's a little too twitchy. There he is. Somebody told them we were coming. As peaceful as they claim. Alright. Loot these suckers. Alright, let's see what we got here. Hot drinks. A red onion, 44 credits. I'm living the good life now. Hello, where's the front door? Sheesh. Alright, let's take a look at our rotation sensitivity. Yeah, the roll is a little bit too sensitive. Alright, what the hell, Chief? Sending me into a trap. What the hell? What can I tell you, Chief? They blew in the wall to get in. Not to put too fine a point on it, Chief. Hot in the fire caused by flaming debris, blah blah blah. Yeah, they blame us, yes. Is there some way I can help? If I recall correctly, the headhunter, is that really a good name for him? Was by the gate. Yes. Find the headhunter. I think Huntmaster's better than headhunter. I don't care if you're impressed. Stone monument. Alright. Well, I think I'll call this an episode at this moment. I'll save it here and we'll pick this up where we left off. Who knows how long this little storyline is going to go on. But anyway, as always, thanks for joining me and I hope to see you again tomorrow.